Hello, welcome, and good evening, everybody. It is a Wednesday, a pretty dreary one here in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I think I need to fix this, my game capture, because I don't know, it just doesn't feel like bringing it up. Okay. No, it doesn't want to pull up. Hello? Let's try this again, maybe? Move it. Come on. Any day now. There we go. So I had issues that I documented in... See, where is this? I had issues that we were talking about, and I was documenting yesterday on Twitch. On Twitch, not on Twitch. On Discord. About how my football manager absolutely crapped the bed, and now I can't seem to set up the game capture properly. Transform. Fit to screen. All right, that seems to work. No, so there was a help article I was able to take advantage of. I still don't know why it's not showing up. I now have it like... Oh, come on, man. Not something I think I needed to test. There was like a help article on SI's forum. So basically I had to take everything out of my Football Manager 24 folder, put it somewhere else, then load up the game, which then created a bunch of new stuff in the Football Manager folder, and basically start over. Now, I tried putting everything back in, but then the game started crapping out again. Capture current match time. Isn't this? I just don't know why it's now not showing up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to exit the game and try to go back in. Meanwhile, we'll just chat. And hopefully I can get it to actually work and capture and... I'm not sure why this isn't... Oh, dear Lord, this is insane. I mean, thank you all for tuning in, but holy mother of pearl. I'm going to try something else. All right, so we're just going to capture the display. So this is the manager I just like picked to. So the way we're doing this, we're doing a new save. And we're already getting off onto a terrible foot. So I just picked Casper Peterson was a manager I just kind of threw in there so he could move ahead. So I wanted to simulate ahead a little bit because... What's up, Rodolfo? How you doing, man? Thank you all for joining me tonight as we start on a brand new adventure here in FM24. So I wanted to simulate ahead. So we went to the middle of October for two reasons. We wanted to kind of shuffle the deck a little bit. Typically, you'll find that the same jobs are available whenever you start a new FM save. So I kind of wanted to not clean the slate, but kind of like shake things up a bit. Some of those jobs will be filled. Other jobs will become available. We are in the middle of Sacktober. Usually teams will start firing their managers in October. So the rules we are going with for now. We are very much following the Outcast Icons rules for the most part, set forth by Second Yellow Card that he's currently doing on his stream. He's done on YouTube before. It's a European Journeyman. We are starting with 0 badges, 0 experience. We cannot, obviously the goal is to win the Champions League. We will not be taking over any team that has appeared in a European final, either in the past or in the future as the game rolls on. Little wrinkle that I've decided to add to make it a little bit more interesting and to kind of not slow the pace of it so much, but maybe slow our progression a little bit, so we're not like in 5 years taking over a Serie A team because we've just blown through them all. 1 coaching badge per season, if we are able to obtain it, that is. So we're starting with 0. I'm thinking of even starting with just 1 in every category where we have to grow naturally, but I think I may want to throw those points into adaptability. So the first thing that we need to do, because I'm going to retire this guy, because I just wanted to throw him in there. I don't want to have the added trouble of not having a manager. So we are going to create a new manager profile. I was originally thinking of, now there is a chance we may down the road discuss term limits, but I don't want to get into that yet because they're not going to apply for a while. I have, and I'll show you as soon as we create the manager, I have a shit ton of leagues loaded up to get started. If you would like to play along with the save, you are more than welcome to. I'll have to, as soon as so I've already got it saved. I guess I can upload it to Discord, probably. I will put the save file up as it currently stands. Next time I save it, I'll just save as and I'll rename it. So we need a name and we need a look for our manager. Where do we want him to come from? I was originally thinking about maybe pulling a player that we had in our past save. The challenge with that is I don't have that save up and I can't think of any of the particulars because I did not plan ahead for this part of the program. I did throw something in Discord, but as typical, got no response. The South African? Tulani Munyai. I think that's how his name was spelled. So we'll go with Tulani Munyai. I know exactly who Not Me is referring to. He was a player who we bought from Sundowns for $600,000 and turned him into a 100+ million mid. He wasn't even the midfielder. We turned him into a central midfielder. All right, let's give him. All right, we'll give him my birthday, but we'll make him. I don't know, 33? Is 33 old? And 33 is not old enough. He'll be a fresh player. And we won't really need to change the body too much. Favorite club, Malaga. Yes. Imagine if we end up at Malaga again at some point. I don't remember where they were. Wait, they're in the Federation 1B. There we go. I don't need the game to teach me about key management concepts. I do want to just change his hairstyle. No. I want to be sensitive. Cornrows? Not sure how I feel about that. I think that's the hair we already had. Maybe receding at the temples here? Bald to make him OP. like the shaved or completely the reverse mohawk look, or let's just go. No, just bald. Okay, bald. It's bald. Trying to go for the best look. There's really not a ton of difference between these guys, is there? That works for me. I forgot he's got the hearing aid. He looks more Egyptian there. I like this one, I think. Unless we want to go with like the full. Oh yeah, we got to go with the full. It's got like the Alex Iwobi, Andros Townsend look. Yeah, very Tim. You're right. Very Tim Howard. All right. I'm gonna be non-PC. And no hearing aids. Eye patch? No, that's ridiculous. The eye patch is ridiculous. The accessories we're going to leave the same. I kind of like the suit and tie look. Now, I do have it set currently for... Oh, yeah, well, I wasn't talking about... Like, I know Townsend's not bald. Neither is Iwobi. But I like the facial hair. How is Andres Townsend doing these days? I've got it set to whatever the team colors are. I think it's too pretentious. We need to start casual and change as we rise. Okay, that works for me. So we'll do the jumper and warm up trousers then. All right, let's choose our team now. and I'll show this soon. We are going to start Unemployed. Managerial style. We've got to knock this down. Get rid of all of this. I guess Sunday League footballer is... You have no option of 0 past playing experience. So I think what we should do... I'm just getting as many points as possible here. Hey, Kobe, what's up? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Welcome in there as well. I think to put us on the best path of success, and because this doesn't change, we're going to pump all of our points in the mental attributes into adaptability. Make it just a little easier for us to get that job. For here, I'm thinking set pieces. Because we're not going to have a set piece coach. So somebody's going to need to do set pieces for the early going. And I think that it's probably going to need to be us. I don't think I can allocate. No, these have to be allocated here. Okay. If you want me to do that? Doesn't get me much more. 7 adaptability. Oh, I get 1 point over here. I'll put that in set pieces. Yeah, well, I'm going to be starting with 7 adaptability. All right, we look good. Hey, what's up, Callum? Welcome to the journey. So we're going to confirm this and start playing. Before we ever even get to the job center, just wanted to give you an idea of what we've got. Lacquer Gaming, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. I am drinking coffee. Now, I made the decision. Now, there are certain, like Belgium, I forgot to change. And obviously, and Iceland as well. And even Italy. So this is going to be interesting. That's why I'm keeping it on the left side. I do more work with my right hand. I loaded at as many leagues up to the 3rd tier. I didn't want to go like super far down if I could avoid it. But obviously there are some countries that I missed. I could fix it now, but why bother? So we have 3 in Albania, 3 leagues in Andorra, 3 in Armenia, 2 in Austria, because that's all they've got. 3 in Azerbaijan, 2 in Croatia again. So if there are only 2 leagues, that's all that was available. Belarus, Belgium can go pretty far down. Bosnia, Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Czechia, Denmark. England, I just did the whole kit and caboodle, even though we're not going to get a job there right away. Estonia, the Faroe Islands, Finland, France. Now, France could go way, way down, but I nip that in the bud. Georgia, Germany, Ireland, Iceland. Iceland, as you can see, I forgot to curtail things. I do. Sass thinks I work better with my right hand. I definitely do. Although in certain cases I am ambidextrous. Hungary, Greece, Gibraltar, Israel, Italy, Kazakhstan, Kosovo, Latvia, Montenegro, Moldova, Malta, Luxembourg, Lithuania, Northern Ireland, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Serbia, Scotland, Russia, Romania, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, Ukraine, and Wales. Hey, DHQ, how are you? Lead should be... Wait, what do you mean I banned you on Twitch? I don't ban people on Twitch unless you're like a bot. No Career Japan. It's a European Journeyman. 298,000 players involved. Down from like 300 something. There are leagues that I did not include here. So the job is to get to the Champions League. Now it's going to be interesting going through Russia because Russia does not qualify for the UEFA Champions League. but maybe there's like an intermediate point there. I'm looking for an interesting job. I'm looking for a job that I'm going to have fun with, hopefully with a semi-professional team at least, because amateur teams can be quite a handful. Are you ready, my friends, to take a look at the job center? I have not looked at this before. Now, with the other manager, I did already. Well, nope, it unfiltered it. I was going to say I took out all the non-manager jobs, and I think we're going to take out the international stuff. I'm not interested in international management. Bruins, you should feel shame for a number of reasons. You went straight from Bristol to Inter? That's pretty impressive. I started my first journey. So when FM24 first came out, I did a Journeyman series on YouTube. 151 episodes. We ended at Paris Saint-Germain and won the double. I don't think we won the Coupe de France. I don't remember if we did the triple. And we started in the third tier of Belgium with a U23 team. Yes, so we're doing OTI like second yellow card, but with just a few little changes. You seriously just updated my command? That's pretty cool. So, there are currently a number of jobs that are available, and I expect more are going to come up as we go through this job search. Not me doing clutch, not me things. Absolutely. Yeah, having a mod do their work, like mod type work, is pretty impressive. Now, I was able to, for the most part, now there are certain leagues that aren't part of the pack. I did put my icon pack back in, my, not icon pack, my logo pack back in. Okay, believe me, I won't. So there's a job in the Andorran second division. There is a job in Azerbaijan, a couple in Belarus, one in Bulgaria, one in Czechia, 3 in Denmark, a bunch in England, which I'm probably not going to get nor take. Faroe Islands, Georgia, Germany in the Dritte Liga at Saarbrücken and Ulm. A couple in Hungary, Iceland, Italy, lots of jobs in Kosovo. We can filter out is Middelfart 2.0 an option? Middelfart is not currently available. Only 3 jobs in Denmark. Aarhus, AB, and Hobro IK. There's Latvia. There is Lithuania, Luxembourg, Norway, Poland, Russia, Serbia, Slovakia, Slovenia, and Sweden. It would be Middelfart 3.0. I will, for the purposes right now, remove England. Because honestly, I don't even want to be in England. So we are going to start off by applying for all the available jobs, and we'll see what comes with it. 55 emails. Remember, we've already not qualified for jobs at Shari, at Peya, at Lidja E. And my pronunciations of these are going to be terrible, especially because I don't know what any countries these are in. Kogori, no. Jakoblis, no. Really, not. Third division of Luxembourg just said, no, fam, we're good. Bessiana, Kraslava said no. Torpedo M in Moscow said no. St. Paul's, no. A lot more of these have been unsuccessful than I originally anticipated. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little disappointed. Probably because we're not good at anything except being okay about being somewhere. Oh, they already have someone. I'm not actually reading the emails. But lots and lots. Oh, a question from the Lithuanian Football Gazette. Any comment on rumors I've applied for the job at Garliava? Be a fantastic opportunity. That's all we're going to say. They're probably going to laugh me out of the room. Oh, leaks. So we've been leaked to be already linked with that Garliava job. Are we the leading candidate is the question. Where was that? Latvia? No, that's Lithuania. And we are not the leading candidate in the clubhouse. Oh boy, oh boy. Sea Haven, Waterloo are looking for a manager, and I can't. See, they just sacked somebody. See, somebody's already been fired. And now the South African Football Chronicle wants to talk to us. Am I open to working abroad? Well, because South Africa is not an option, yes, I am very welcome to working abroad. How useful is your multilingualism in today's football and culture? I'm certain it's going to be a great advantage. We are multilingual? Oh, well, yes, but all right. So we're fluent in Afrikaans and English, so that's going to help. We're also fluent in Sesotho, Xhosa, and Zulu. Can you give yourself languages? I'm pretty sure he became fluent in Spanish by the time we were done with him. 4 followers on Twitch away from 900, by the way. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Zulu is going to come in quite a lot of handy in this little job excursion. I don't know if you can start can you start a manager with a second nationality? You probably can. I probably just wasn't looking at it. I'm so glad. Like, okay, so the game is going to run relatively slowly, ish. But I mean, a little bit slower than obviously the Croatia Build a Nation did, because we just kind of. But I think it didn't take a ton of time for me to simulate from July, which is when the game started, through to October, to the date that we got to. I was able to do that last night fairly easily. I just really do hope we get... I mean, we're going to get some kind of interview at some point, right? All right, so we're excited about the potential of foreign jobs. Colchester hired a manager. That's fine. Essen is now looking for a new manager. I don't think we're going to qualify for that. They are in the Dritte Liga, so we'll apply for that job. All right, Eastbourne's got it again. Who cares? We were not successful at Torpedo Moscow. I think we knew that. Soxvar has hired somebody. Zorki has hired somebody. I just clicked the wrong thing. They have received our application at RWSN. Oh, here we go. These are the ones they're missing. All right, Halifax. Like, again, it's now there are new jobs opening up all over the place. In the Belarusian highest league. I'm guessing that's top flight. That my guess would be top flight. I did say RWS. Lots and lots of sackings. Right after the match, too. Here we are on a Sunday. So we go into the job center. Look at all these open positions that have either opened up or are being filled. Now, anything that is left over and still says manager is deep in the process. They've either hired somebody or just outright rejected us. You won in 6 seasons? I think that would defeat the purpose of the save if we were to manage to do that. All right, so a bunch of applications received, which is fantastic. Hopefully, the job interviews will start pouring in sooner rather than later. Lincoln in Gibraltar now with the job opening. Murcia in Spain with the job opening. I mean, I'd like to... I mean, theoretically, we're going to start in a smaller country than, say, a Spain or an Italy or a Germany. Weekly job... Lincoln Red Imps, so this is at... this is in Gibraltar. Also at IFK Haninge. That's Sweden, right? Yeah, the Swedish Second Division South. Love it. We'll just apply for all jobs. Even though I think those are the only 2 jobs that were available that we applied for. Do I have countries I have my eyes on? Not really. I'm kind of allowing the dice to fall where they may. Now, what I will say is, once we start actually interviewing for positions, I think that my position is obviously going to change. So once we start actually interviewing for jobs, we'll get a better sense of what's out there and who may or may not want us. And there may be specific jobs that I am interested in, that I may gun for a little more aggressively than some others. That's a distinct possibility. All right, it's not going to be Miec in Poland. Sorry to disappoint everybody. There are other jobs that are insecure that could pop up. I've never managed in Sweden. Now, obviously, I have managed rather unsuccessfully in Denmark. I'd like to go to a country that I've never been in before. Kazakhstan would be okay. We have gotten our first job interview offer from Bærum, which is in Norway. They're in the Norwegian Second Division Group 2. I think they're in the relegation zone. They are. So they're at risk of relegation. They're 23 matches into a 26-match season. So we're going to go into this for the experience, but I don't know if Bærum is going to be the club for us. But we are still going to attend the interview. Now, I'm going to do this Journeyman the way I have done every Journeyman that I've done thus far, which is essentially answering, because we're going to get the same questions or variations of the same question from interview to interview to interview. So I am going to respond to the questions in exactly the same way. every time. Now, what that also means, hey, Riley, how are you doing? Yeah, we are doing a brand new save. It's a Journeyman save here in FM24. We have pulled from the depth of our archive Tulani Munyai, a South African player who was part of our Malaga save earlier on in the FM24 cycle. In fact, it's where we started here on Twitch. Can you believe that? It feels like it's been an age. It has been over a year, but a year ago was when we, give or take, obviously, was when we started our journey in Malaga to make them the best team in Spain, let alone Europe, let alone Spain, and we were successful. We did the double to end the save. We beat Barca and Real Madrid for the Spanish title. And we won the Champions League all in the same... I think it was season 10. If only I could have done that in Croatia. So they're currently sitting 13th in the Norwegian second division. They've invited so you can put forward their vision of the club and allow us... So they're not happy to see us already. So I think we're already on the back foot in this one. Suggest any alterations for us to consider should we decide to hire you. Great to be here. Let's get started. Am I worried about not speaking the language? I'm always going to say, I'd say I'm already fluent in what, like five languages? So I'm fairly adept at learning languages. This would simply be another string in my bow is the answer that I am going to give. Can you explain why you appear to be in the running for a few jobs right now? I am doing whatever I can to keep progressing is the answer I'm going to give. Are you willing to assure us you do a better job of meeting expectations than your potential predecessor did? I will always back myself to succeed. So yes, I am making a promise, but hey, what's the worst thing that happens? They fire me, find a new job. I've got 156 leagues in all of Europe running in the background. So that would be somewhere. What makes you the ideal candidate to save a club unexpectedly struggling against relegation, though currently enjoying its best run of this? This is your best run of the season. They do have 22 points in 23 matches. That ain't terrible. Motivating people is one of my strengths, is how I'm going to answer that. Would I be able to take charge straight away or at a later date, ready as soon as you need me? How much of an overhaul would you want to make to the backroom team? Now, here's where I'm going to rely on you guys a little bit. I'm going to rely on you guys to make decisions throughout the save because I believe in making things as democratic as possible when I can. How would you answer? So I've done this two ways where I basically said, no, everything is fine. Or I don't think I can comment about the current backroom team without having a chance to meet them. I like giving that answer. I like giving the answer I don't think I can comment because I think it shows a certain level of professionalism. And I'm not sure that that's necessarily the wrong way to go. I have done small changes as well. So the options are I don't need a bigger backroom team, which creates a promise that I'm not going to change anything. I'd find a way to reduce the number of people in the support team. I prefer working in smaller groups. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to give that answer. I don't think I can comment without having a chance to meet them. Odds are pretty good that at a team this size, there are going to be openings on the backroom staff. So it'll be more about adding to rather than taking away from, but you never know. Or I would want to bring in a few more people if I got the job. Again, I don't want them to think that I'm already spending their money. So I think, and I will gladly accept opinion and guidance on this. I think I'm going to respond where I'm not creating the promise. I want to try to avoid promises if at all possible, because we all know what types of issues that those can cause in a football manager save. I think I'm going to say that I don't think I can comment on the current backroom team without having a chance to meet them. What do you think? Talk amongst yourselves. They do have a decent reputation. 2 wins in their last 3 is their best run. I was in the mood. I was watching a video while I was at work today. It was like the it was kind of like the history of Ben Folds 5, kinda. So that's kind of where I got the jumping off point. My opening song was One Angry Dwarf, 200 Solemn Faces. I think I'm going to say that we're not going to comment on the current backroom team without having a chance to meet them. Going once, going twice, any objections? Sold. How would you feel about working with our current director of football, Henning Hauger? See, now typically, I would normally lie and say I'm happy to work with him. But again, we're not desperate. We've got all night. I would typically lie and say I'm happy to work with him, but then again, when I was doing this, so when I was doing the CONCACAF save on YouTube, I started answering basically, I'm not sure, let me think about it. Well, hopefully we keep you in that nostalgic vibe and give you the depressive thoughts again after the stream is over and I don't have to deal with it directly, okay? Oh, no. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of working with the director of football. I just don't necessarily want to commit to working with this director of football. Although this guy's, for the league, is probably pretty good. But again, I want to be consistent with all of my responses. Because I think consistency in this type of scenario is key. And I will need to have a director of football, that's for sure. And he may not even have a long contract. That's the funny thing. I mean, in this case, it expires at the end of 2025. So, about 2 years still. So, should I lie and make the promise or ask for more time to think about it? What are your experiences with each? And again, I don't know what is better. What's going to get me the job? What I do know is that when I did try to be more, not standoffish, but honest about it, being more honest, I felt like I got more jobs. We're going to say we're not sure. All right, so I always do lie and say it's an exciting vision. I don't even care what the vision is. Expectation and budgets will be set to build up to next season if I am hired. Great. Any requests? Typically, I ask for a coaching course. However, I feel that with the first job, I never get them to agree to that. I might get them to agree to a coaching course either way. I think having no requests to propose is probably the best way to go. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our first job interview in the books. Never managed in Norway, I don't believe. So that would be a new country. Yeah, we definitely have this 90s alternative as a result. Also, so Riley Callum, how are things sounding on the YouTube? I was kind of watching back last stream, and I felt like my microphone was a little overmodulated on the YouTube version. We've gotten another job interview already. This one with Tatabánya, which is in Hungary, Division 3 of Hungary. Never managed in Hungary. Media prediction of 10th, currently sitting 13th. I just want to get a sense of where they are. 13th is outside of the relegation zone. There are 16 teams, 3 get relegated. Third tier of Hungary does sound kind of cool. I do need to try to find the Hungarian Division 3 logo. No, it wasn't terrible. I would just lean in a lot, and I just felt like it. So I kicked things back a little bit. So Tatabánya FC, Defender FM, how are you, my friend? Welcome into the stream. I don't have my stadium packs in yet. Again, I'm slowly introducing things back in to my Football Manager folder because something in there all of a sudden made it shit the bed. So we are going to attend the interview in Hungary. And we're going to make custom kits for whatever team/league we are managing in. So we're not going to worry about that. Although I am digging the colors. You know how I feel about blue. Am I worried about not speaking the language? Another string in my bow. Why I'm in the running. Do whatever I can to progress. Always back myself to succeed. We need a manager who can work with limited resources. Is that you? I mean, I was even being relatively frugal. I had a 439 million euro transfer budget in Croatia. I had a 2.5 million weekly wage bill, and I was only spending 1.9 million of that, and I obviously wasn't spending all of my transfer budget. So I think I can be fiscally responsible. So I am going to do the right thing with the club's money. Would I be comfortable working with Yusuf Mazaros as their director of football? See, this guy's worse than the other one. Why would I definitely say I'll work with him? So that's why I say I am not sure. As part of the recruitment process, we are willing to allow you to request changes to your current back room. This is so complete overhaul. Again, I'm not going to spend. They just said that they didn't have a lot of money. So I'm going to go with the small changes answer. It's the one I always give. They want me to work within the wage budget, finish mid-table in the third division, be competitive in the Hungarian Cup. And then top half finishes after that. I think it's okay. That's perfectly acceptable. We're aiming to avoid relegation. Is it something you think is attainable or can take us further? Again, I don't like to lie. I don't like to lie. So I'm not going to, I never go, I always say that I think I just exceeded expectations. I think I just lied to you guys. Did I just say I will do better? I think I just said we'll do better. I'm so used to picking the option on the left. Alrighty then. This is getting off to a great start. Wage budget of $5,600. I always agree with it because I don't know if that's good or bad. No, I'm good. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Well, we'll see. I'm not going to get too attached to Tatabánya then. Meanwhile, Kalmar in Sweden is still insecure. Maybe we can go to the championship, get the job at Hull, lead the Tigers to Premier League glory. Middlesbrough. I'm going to need more coffee pretty soon. You've gotten denied because your expectations didn't match theirs when you said you would do better. Usually I I was kind of on autopilot, and I thought that that was what it was saying. And it wasn't until I had just finished clicking it where I was like, that just said exceeded expectations, didn't it? Oh, well. We're young and inexperienced. We're new to this world. All right, let's see. More sackings. It is now Monday, the 30th of October. So more jobs to apply for. Look at that. Of course, more competition for the jobs that are out there. Lots and lots of jobs. Wasn't this... I swear this job was open before. Maybe not. All right, we did not get the job in Montana. Have I played with Anton Stash? No. Is that a player in game? Not had the pleasure. Or is that a team? Holy crap. Lots and lots of jobs. So we're going to go back and we're going to mass apply for all of these. Now, out of curiosity, we haven't been invited for an interview, but we are the leading candidate. We are the leading candidate at FK Garliava. So us talking about that job and the news report, it may have done something. We're even money favorites. Now, I've also found that I very often do not get jobs that I am actually favored for. So there is that. There's that expectation. What position does he play? Like, what's he good at? Tell me more. He's in-game in Hoffenheim. We're going to be offered the job at Tatabanya. They've asked us to suggest backroom staff changes. Meanwhile, we've also been offered an interview in the Slovenian second league at Jadran Dekani. I know, doesn't it? I mean, it's still October. And the other thing is I want to see where they are in their season. Semi-professional team there. We've also been offered a job interview at in the Slovak second division with Tatran Liptovsky Mikulis. They're currently underperforming, but they are professional. Braintree Town, that sounds like it's in England. Yeah, that's in England. We're not going to apply for that job. All right, so let's do the job interviews first. All right, see, the board's pleased I'm taking the time here. I'm making it up as I go along, Riley. I could be absolutely butchering these names. Another string in my bow. Doing what I can to keep progressing. Always back myself to succeed. Good financial management. Hard to say without a chance to meet him. Won't commit till I've had a chance to consider the matter further. Working on the wage budget. Grow the club's reputation. Top half finish. We have 12 points after 13 matches. They're 14th in the league. Be competitive in this Slovenian Cup. They want to reach the playoffs and gain automatic promotion within 3 years. I think that's a fair target to aim for. Happy to work within the proposed budget. No, I don't need anything else. See how easy it is when you know what you're doing. All right, we're going to attend this interview. Sorry, I'm trying to set up plans for Friday. Fairly adept at learning languages. Trying to forge ahead with my career. Always back myself to succeed. We don't want a repeat of our last manager. We would depart company with earlier than expected. Are you going to be around for a while? I'm the sort of manager who wants to win now. I want short-term success, and I think I can make that happen here. I could promise that I'd stay for a long time, but I really... Do I want to make that promise? Or I'm not concerned with who did what and when. I focus only on myself. I'm actually leaning toward that answer. First, I know I've already got a job in hand. I think I'm going to focus only on myself. Random question: what got me into FM? I got into FM because I was looking for... So I've played sports management games literally my entire life. I started with a game called Micro League Baseball in like 1983 or 84 for the Apple. And it's a baseball management. It was a stat-based management game. I love these kind of games. I played Eastside Hockey Manager. I played the shit out of that game. It was very frustrating at times, but I loved it. I used to write like full stories on their forums of what I was doing. I had a great career with the Lethbridge Hurricanes in 2006. Signed a player named Bozo. Love it. So I played a lot of out of the park baseball, things like that. I started getting into football. I started playing FIFA. I was playing the career mode. I liked the career mode to a certain extent, but I felt it was very clunky and I felt it was very limited. And I didn't like the fact that my physical skill determined on how well we did and not my mental acumen. I liked making the decisions of who was going to play and where and the scouting and whatnot, although I hated how they did it. So I was looking for something different, and I stumbled across FM25. This was in May of 2023. So May of last year. And started streaming the game about a week later. So I've literally been learning how to play this game in public. I'm going to focus only on myself. Club's looking to hire a manager comfortable working with limited resources. Will do the right thing with the club's money. Can't say either way about the backroom changes or anything about the director of football. They want us to work within the wage budget, record a top half finish, and be competitive in the Slovak Cup. That boy's crazy. Thank you very much for following the channel. I appreciate it. 3 away from 900 now, so thank you very much for your part in making us as much of a success as humanly possible. I am a huge baseball fan. Shohei Ohtani is I mean, he's great because he can do everything. He's not limited to one skill set. He is the whole package. Byron Munch on this. How are you, sir? It's an exciting vision, right level of ambition. Like it. Given the job, I'll meet those demands. I think the transfer budget of $14,000 is going to work. Happy to work with the proposed wage budget. No, I don't need anything else. All right, so we're done with all of the interviews we have out there. Now we are getting questions from the Slovak Football Gazette. I don't care about that nonsense. Nothing to do with me. I don't like any of these answers. Do I have any comments? Not for the time being. Sports management games are the best. They are, well, I guess they are becoming a little more dull. I played FIFA career mode, but yeah, it just wasn't very fulfilling. All right, so we're gonna submit our backroom changes. I didn't even really try with NHL. When I played NHL, when I played NHL, I did more of not the clubs, but the creative player. I was a pretty decent left defenseman. I didn't like playing the forward positions. I enjoyed playing goalkeeper because it was the shortest queues. If anyone's wondering, you're going to turn Hungary into the best nation. So you're doing a Build a Nation in Hungary. Nice. We just finished up a Build a Nation in Croatia. We were in 4th. I'm actually still running it. We started the season 4-0. The first game of the season, we beat, was it Radej? Or Gorica? We beat Gorica 11-0. R. Olsen, thank you very much for following the channel. I appreciate you. And if you guys do have a chance to hop over, we are streaming as well on YouTube. If you can go over there and subscribe to the channel on YouTube, that would be great. I have in the past created YouTube-only content around Football Manager. My schedule kind of got a little wonky over the last couple of months after I screwed some things up. But yeah, Build a Nation was a lot of fun. It's tough. It's a lot of fun. We ran into the reputation ceiling. It took almost 15 years at Hajduk Split to get up from a 3-star to a 4-star reputation, or 3.5 to 4. And still I was having players wanting to leave bigger clubs, even though we were like the 7th top club in all of Europe at that point. All right, so let's go into suggest these changes. I mean, it would really be just about firing people. They have a set piece coach. See, I don't know here's the thing. This is obviously easier to do when you've got staff members that are willing to like come with you from your last job to kind of gauge what you have at the new job versus what you used to. You used to. Sorry, I got a little distracted. My apologies. So when I've got a staff member that I can bring in, like, so for example, this physio. He's got 5 physiotherapy. Now, I don't know if I can attract a better physio than this guy or a cheaper physio than this guy. So firing this guy without knowing that is tough. I do have $12,000 to work with to pay in compensation. Like a head physio at 10 in the Hungarian third division, I think is probably pretty good. Do I want to let go of this? Fine, we'll let go of the 5. Which may be the only guy we can let go of, except maybe this recruitment analyst. But we're not allowed to have any, so we already have one. So maybe it's better to have a recruitment analyst. It's better to have a performance analyst. Like, happy Wednesday, Pixel. How are you? See, I can't afford to fire anybody else because the guy I am firing was making €85 a week, which is 7,200. So that's the only change we're going to suggest. So at least we suggested the change. Now, when we obviously, when they ask you for those changes, you're guaranteed to be offered the job. Now, do we want to take the first job that comes our way? We can defer the decision. So hopefully it'll take a little while for them to even come back to us. I do feel a little weird about accepting a job so damn early. But you know what? The earlier we accept the job, the earlier we get to play football manager. All right, Saarbrücken. We didn't get the job at Saarbrücken. Man City with the best youth setup. No, it's not on here. Hajduk Split, which was tops. It's so easy to get that. I had Fulham up there for a while. We didn't get the job at AB, but we have been offered the position at Tatabánya in Hungary. Now, they are currently sitting 12th after 13 matches. They are 1 point out of the relegation zone, but it's kind of bunched up. 1 point out of the relegation and like 6 points from promotion. So it ain't bad. There are 30 games in the season, so we do have time. It's not a bad place to. Oh yeah, I don't have it set up properly. The current song is Out of My Head by Fastball, 1997. I think 97. Or is it 2000? I think it was 2000. I played this on the radio a lot. Now, there are 4 teams that can't be promoted. They're all second teams for Pushkas, Győr, ZTE, and Gimriat. Gimriat, too, in last place. They could be relegated out of this division. And Ivanchka in the same division, currently sitting in third, are looking for a manager. I kind of like the look of this team better, but because I mean, look how they're doing. 2 wins for the interim man, and he's got the mustache and mutton chops. Obviously, we're going to delay this decision for a week, and they have agreed to that. We are going to attend the interview at Ivaneska, even though they do wear red. I'm wearing red right now, so I'm not averse to it. Do they want to record a top half finish? Which right now they are on pace for nearly halfway through the season, so. And be competitive in the Hungarian comp. That seems acceptable to me. I'll agree if done the job. Now, the one thing with Tatiana is I think we did overpromise. Farkas. Wait, what's Farkas? Oh, So yeah, Tatabanya. Oh, Christian Farkas. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I guess he didn't Farkas them up. Or he didn't Farkas up. So, I mean, the top half finish wouldn't be impossible. You just go on a little bit of a run. I mean, we're not going to have a job before November, that's for sure. Should I go to the Chef's Feast at P.F. Chang's? 3-course family style menu. Actually looks pretty good. So if for $20 a person, you have a soup or salad. So egg drop or hot and sour soup with the house salad. You can get an appetizer for the table. Egg rolls, spring rolls, crispy green beans, or edamame. You can select one premium appetizer for I guess that's all right. So there are some like premium, so it's not as much. And then one entree per person: crispy honey chicken, sesame chicken, teriyaki chicken, Mongolian tofu, their signature lo mein, or fried rice. Or you could do like a deluxe entree for a little bit more, or a premium entree like the spicy chicken, the firecracker shrimp, Mongolian beef. Yeah, I'd have to do the upcharge for that. Oh, we've been offered another job interview, this time at Aragi in the Georgian National League 2. Now, here's what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Professional team in Georgia. Predicted to come in 9th. They're currently sitting 10th out of 10. And they're about to be relegated. They're only 3 matches left. Now the bottom gets automatic. Now there are. It's not automatic. So 2 teams get relegated. It looks like. I think I think that third league is playable. Georgia goes all the way down to League 4. So they could be in the Georgian League 3. So they will not be getting relegated out of the league. Well, let me save the game. That way I still have the original preserved. Yes, more playable leagues in Georgia than in Germany. That is true. So they may get relegated. They may not get relegated. They may stay up. we may be charged with bringing them back up, because I doubt we're gonna like actually get the job. I don't think we're actually going to get the job before. No, I'm not checking their finances. I don't care, David. It doesn't matter to me. I just gave two very ambiguous answers, so I may not get this job, but motivating people's one of my strengths, right as soon as you need me, not sure about working with the guy, haven't met him yet, avoid relegation this season. We'll agree with that. What's next? I double clicked. Yeah, I just screwed the pooch on that one. But it's fine, because I backed out of it. I was like, fine. No, forget I said anything. So we have the one job in hand in the third division of Hungary. I'm just checking to see if they're amateur clubs or not, really. Whatever the finances are, we'll make it work. And if we can't make it work, we move on. That's the beautiful thing about this type of save. It doesn't really matter. Fine, it's not a great situation. We find a new one. I'm perfectly fine with that. Betsakadra, thank you very much for the follow. I just and for the DM, I'm doing fine. Stream's going great. Please don't solicit me for viewers or anything. I'd hate to ban you so soon. They were sacked at Austria Vienna. It's like every team in the game is looking for a manager, except certain ones don't want us. And it's fine. We're going to have options. We will have options. Like Ivanovo, for example, in the Belarusian second league. Belarus is beautiful this time of year. Except they're an amateur team. You know, I don't want to, I'm going to decline the interview. I don't want to deal with amateur bullshit. Why did I decline? My circumstances wouldn't have allowed me to go forward with them. That's all we're going to say. Because it is true. It is very true. I didn't want to work for an amateur club. Seems simple as that. Why should I work for an amateur club if I don't have to? Which Freddie Freeman walk-off home run? Is there baseball going on now that I should know about? I don't pay attention to baseball this time of year. Freddie Freeman, I'm sure, has hit more than 2 walk-off home runs in his career. Oh, it's another sacking day. We just got offered 2 more jobs. No, once the Phillies were eliminated, I kind of stopped caring. All right, so Ivanska have approached us for their job. They're now in second place in the Hungarian Division 3 Southwest. So they find themselves 14 matches in, just about halfway in, on 24 points. 12 points clear of relegation so far. As opposed to... Oh, they're in a different division. Okay, they're in a different division than... So how does this league work? So first place is promoted Division 2. Then there is a playoff, I guess, through Ferencváros. I'm guessing this is from the various divisions. The rules of the league are there must be at least 2 under 20 players in the playing 11. And the match squad must have no more than 1 foreign player. Now, what's considered a foreign player? All the Caribbean nations, the Cook Islands, East Timor, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Vanuatu, Andorra, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Israel, Kazakhstan, Moldova, Russia, San Marino, North Macedonia, Turkey, and Ukraine. I mean, how many foreign players are we going to really be attracting in the 3rd division of Hungary if we were to accept this job? Now, they are also paying us like half. Now, it's not really a consideration, but might as well make it. They are a professional side, only offering us basically half of what the other team... I wish I could look at all of the offers. Tatabiana is offering us 1 year at €230 per week. Now we don't get to see what their actual ask is. Although we'll come back to that in a couple of days. So Ivanska is offering us a wage budget of $4,700 and $130 a week, $210 a week at Aragvi in Georgia. Now this is the team that's going to get relegated, or is in line to get relegated. They offered us the job very, very quickly. So the only thing that I'm worried about with this one, and while I love the idea of managing in Georgia, this is a 2nd division team. Yeah, this is a 2nd division team that's going to become a 3rd division team. So we're taking over a team. We're going to have, if we accept this job, if we were to accept this job, we would have a relegation on our resume. They are, well, I think all these teams are desperate in their own way. So we're going to ask for delays in these 2. We're going to see if anything else comes along. We're going to play out the string for as long as possible. I'm honestly leaning towards Tatabánya, even though they're not in the greatest position in the league. They have moved up to 8th. Yeah, I think we're going to not go for the Georgian team. And the other thing I'm a little worried about is because it's like I don't want to like join the team and then have like obviously if we had an off season, we'd be able to build the team, but I kind of want to like be able to go in and like start to figure out what our team is and know what we have and not go through however many months it is until the new season starts. It's only November. And both teams have agreed to the delay. So hopefully we're going to have more options. But the Hungarian third division right now is looking like it is going to be our first home on this journey. We're going to find out if that's going to be the case, or if we're going to get offered one of these other jobs we've interviewed for, or if there are other jobs that we can interview for that we... in fact, let's... How do I get out of this? See if there are other jobs. Yeah, see, there are more guys have been sacked. So let's go apply for some more jobs. And we're gonna keep plugging forward. Now, I'm gonna go get some more coffee. Did we just apply? Oh my god. APEP in the Cypriot third division. Alpha Pi Epsilon Pi. APE Pitzilius. Fantastic opportunity. We're going to say, like, we're not being outright rejected by as many. Like, our reputation is starting to grow. They know we're a good interview. We're being linked with the Slovak first division, maybe a little bit. Yeah, they're 30th. That's a little bit higher than I think. I think we can realistically aspire to. I mean, right now, where's the Hungarian third division? So Ivanchka, for example, let's take a look at this. Yeah, 125th. That's a little more our speed, I think. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. It's been an hour and a half of the job search, and I've enjoyed every second of it so far. Thank you guys so very much for being here. I appreciate it. We will be right back. I think I really am leaning toward Hungary. Although we have just been offered a job interview in Gibraltar. So let's go. Oh, they have real kits. Do whatever I can to keep progressing. They didn't even ask me. Oh, because they speak English. I bet they speak English. We're one follower away from 900, by the way. And if you haven't met me before tonight, I do tend to get off track. So if I do start a story and get distracted by something else, then just feel free to try to put me back on track. Only focused on what I can bring to the club. Can't imagine there would be any issues. No. All right, I'll make the promise about having the backing as the players. We do that. Small budget. They want us to win the Gibraltar's Football League. 9 points through 7 matches. Currently in 6th. Okay. Transfer budget of 139,000 euros. That works. And did they have the wage budget was the same amount? Well. Let's apply for this job too. This is at FK on Tishdik in Kazakhstan. There's somewhere I've never managed before. I think we can put off the one job for one more week. That being said, I kind of want that job. We've been offered a job at Mori Santo Stefano in Italian Serie D. Never managed in Italy. Pretty far down. There are 18 teams in the league. They're currently 17th. 6 points through 13 matches. One team gets promoted to Serie C. So this would definitely be a stepping stone. We would not be looking to take this team up to Serie A. That would be ridiculous. Currently in position to be relegated. We'll still attend the interview, of course. Great to be here. Learn languages pretty quickly. Just trying to forge ahead with my career. Strong and positive dressing room atmosphere. Not going to say either way. Not sure. Need time to think about it. Attempt to avoid relegation. So they don't care if we get relegated. They just would prefer us not to. They have a transfer budget, $5,200 a week. Not bad. Thank you very much for the opportunity. All right, so once again, let's see if we can delay one more time. We can't. All right, so we've already gone through. All right, I gotta get serious now. Do we take the first job that we were offered? Keeping in mind, I kind of like the job. They're a professional team with a fairly ambitious personality. There's about $250,000 in the bank. $5,000 in the wage budget, although they are currently overspending. with no transfer budget. Fairly healthy sized team. Now, we don't really know anything about them. Goal scorers are pretty spread about. What's the best view to look at? General inf? No, not really. I mean, some value in some of the players. A rather young team. We have a handful of guys in their 30s. All Hungarian except for our lone Romanian. Although he does have Hungarian dual nationality. Although he's a 5'11" center back. We'll dive into things like that. A couple of guys in on loan. Tibor Martone, who is in from Jersberny, 20 years old. Where's the weight? Here's what I need. Set things up the way I like it. So, our top earner is David Kilprich, a 5'11" right back, making €450 per week. There are currently 24 players either under contract. There's 22 under contract, 2 loanees in the first team squad. We have a U19 squad that is fairly fleshed out here. I forget which one's the right one. I have to save twice. This is the right one. Top one's the right one. Let's remember that for next time, shall we? We obviously would need to do some scouting to learn really anything about these guys. We are spending some money on our youth squad too. I mean, €150 per week on a 17-year-old who's probably decent. A 5'6" striker though. He's a little on the diminutive side. Playing a 5,000 capacity stadium, grass surface. It's a long pitch, 120 yards. Currently sitting 8th in the division. Do we take this job? We can't put it off any longer. There are others out there. Including with a team that might be in a better position to be promoted. Again, not that that's really our concern. That's Ivanchka. Istvan Saltar has managed them 3 matches, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. Now, their facilities aren't as good. They have less money in the bank. They're also overspending their wage bill. I don't know, guys. Do we take the job? They're another professional team. Division 3 in Hungary is filled with pro teams. What would you do if you were me? Let's find out. Do we take this job? So do we go with Ivanska? Ivanska? You don't mind taking it, but you also don't mind waiting? Do we take Tatabanyai? Or do we wait for someone else? Poll is up in the Twitch chat. Do we take the Tatabany job? Do we take the Ivansta job? Or do we wait for something else? We've already gotten a couple of votes on YouTube for Tatabanya. Now, is it because you guys like the prospect of the job, or you just want me to actually take a job? Not me says it can go either way on Twitch. I'm casting a vote. The vote that I cast. The vote that I cast is, and they have won 4 of their last 5. The vote that I cast is for the folks on YouTube. I can't cast 2 votes for you. Not me. I know that was you just being contrary. I just know it. You are so transparent, my friend. It's fine. I expected nothing less. Of course, technically there are 2 votes for Tatabanyai, so... I don't know if any of the other jobs I've interviewed for excite me as much as this one, though, does. Anybody else vote? We got like 30 seconds left. Feel free to cast your vote. Maybe we have a ton of lurkers tonight. That is okay too, as always. Oh, we've got enough. I think we have a decision. I think we unless there is some last second voting that comes in. We have ourselves a winner, my friends. Should we try to get more than the 8 months? They're basically offering till the end of the season. Let's go for $300 in 2 years. All right, they compromised on the money. They gave us more money. See if we can do $275 in the 2. No, they really are determined to just have us till the end of the year. So we are going to make that offer. Or we're going to accept that offer. And Tulani Munyai begins his coaching career by a vote of 3-1 4-1 if you want to count me. With Banyas. That is Tata Banya, who have confirmed the appointment of Tulani Munyai as the club's new manager. Eyebrows have been raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced 37 years old. And he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Grositz Gula Stadion. He replaced his previous manager, Gurgly Jerky. How did I displaced Gurgly Jerky? Yeah, we'll see if there are any players. Zlat Balog was considered to be a favorite for the job, but it's unclear whether the club favored Munyai all along. He rejected offers from Ragvi, Dusheti, and Koshegi Ivanchka. Meanwhile, Bela Shvios has parted company with the club following the change of management. I think that was the physio that we fired. Tatabanya have notched up 3 straight league wins and lie in 8th place in the Division 3 Northwest table. The team report shows a 5-3-2. Whether we decide to go with a 5-3-2 remains to be seen. I think although if this is what they're running, and we'll see, then we'll get an idea. We do have loan obligations, as we know. The one guy, Imre Shigo, is in from Mason Magyarovar. And Tibor Martone and Akos Biro are on loan to other clubs. I'm not even going to bother going through the team until we'll get there. Let's get through this. They want us to be competitive in the Hungarian Cup. I don't even know if that's over already for this season. Finish mid-table, which we are currently doing, which is good. If we make it to beyond this, top half finish for the rest of our potential career here, unless that gets reevaluated. Our supporter liaison offer has asked for us to be provided with the details of their supporter culture and expectations, which is to record a top half finish. Okay. Yes, we are going to schedule a press conference to meet the media. We'll meet with the backroom staff every 2 weeks. We just simulate that anyway. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in charge of Tatabanya. We've taken the Tatabanya hot seat. And boy, am I nervous. So, let's see. Playing time expectations for the next season. Bunch of fringe players, cup goalkeeper, breakthrough prospect, yada, yada, yada. 23,000 social media followers, 270 season ticket holders in a stadium that seats 5,000. Okie dokie. And they want to strive to make progress on and off the pitch. Finish mid-table. Need to find a logo for this. Tactical direction, we're going to set that up in a minute. Same with the set pieces. First, let's get a look at what we are getting into. And, all right. Okay. Lots of potential. Some guys who have already met that potential are high. So let's look at the high potential youngsters. We got Zobomir Shell. Let's call him Shell. 5'7", 127-pound winger. He's decent. I mean, we've got he sucks, but does he suck for Division 3 Hungary? That's the question. Now, he hasn't been training very well. He's only made one appearance for the team. One appearance in the Cup where he scored a pair of goals. So that's pretty good. One of these needs to be the... He's versatile. He's potentially going to be a standard player, although he's not very strong, not very consistent, and doesn't have a ton of skill. Yeah, 13 acceleration, 12 pace. There's Peter Loth. Now, this is our cup goalkeeper. He's 6'4". I need to reset what all of these were. I'm going to have to look at my previous streams to see how I set up all of these, because I just do not remember. I know one of them is not transfer. I thought one of these was player training. There it is. I knew there was that. I mean, he's conceded 4 goals in 38 appearances. That's probably just because there weren't stats before now. Made 3 appearances, gave up 4, although he's kept 2 clean sheets in the cup. We were knocked out in the 3rd round by Faherivar, who is a top-flight team. So I guess we made good account of ourselves of 1 for first touch. 13 reflexes, 9 position. He's got some work to do, but he's 6'4". Tibor Martone. Now he is out on loan. Another right winger now. This Tibor Molnar is our top goal scorer right now. He's got 6 goals in 14 appearances. He's a decent looking player. For this division, a little on the slow side. Not as quick as we would like. He's also 30 years old. But good dribbling, good finishing, good first touch, which I like. 18 determination. I like that, even though I don't know how much that actually matters. 12 off the ball, 12 vision. On the pitch for 172 minutes per goal. There is Attila Hayas, 23 years old, Hungarian. He came to us from Gardeny. Again, another wide right player. Like, we've got lots of guys who can play wide on the right side. But, I mean, his marking's not great, but he can play the wing back. He is 6'2". So if we did have a back 4, and that is the position he is currently training in, for what that is worth. Although this may be leaning towards that back 5 or back 3. Karoli Katona, 3 stars of current ability at 25 years old. Again, like, that 12 pace seems to be like the standard. He is a center midfielder. Ball winner or box to box, although I don't love his dribbling ability. He probably would make a decent DM. Although his positioning kind of sucks. Oh, we bit off a big one, guys. This is 5'11". It's David Kirpich. Maybe a little diminutive for the middle. Decent player, looks like overall. A bit injury prone, and he doesn't feel comfortable in big matches. But really, how many big matches? I've not already set up training or a... I'm trying to figure out who my 3 best players are. I mean, if you want to go by current ability, it's David Kirpich. It's Tibor Molnar. Oh, I delegate training. And Gergo Lakotis. 9 marking, 7 tackling. 13 pace, though. He is 6'2". So I think he would probably be one of our center backs. He's played six of his 8 appearances so far have been at the center D position. We've already looked at these guys. Karoli Katona, 5'9", 25 years old. I don't know. Yeah, I've got like a ton of right-sided guys. He's probably got the best positioning on the team, would be my guess. He's played DM. Do we have anybody who could play left wing? I mean, Shell can. Molnar can. Imre Jego is... Oh, he's on loan to us. He's got some pace. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm thinking 4-3-3. Now, what kind of 4-3-3, I don't know. This is a Fight Test by the Flaming Lips. Yeah, I'm thinking 4-3-3. Oh, he's slow and he's 5'10". How about Attila Nemeth? Oh, Attila. Again, 9 pace, but 6 foot. Shikeli, 9 pace, 5'11". Kiprich at 10 pace is like our fastest guy. He's a Hun. He will be the Hun. We'll make him the Hun. So let's see. I think it's got to be a 5-3-3. Or a 4-3-3. I'm sorry. 5-3-3. So we are going to start off. I mean, do we go wing play? What a weird way to end the song. Bribing their effort. Yes, I do. So I've never tried the Catenaccio. Not saying that we're going to. I think since we've got good guys on the outside, we got to go with wing play. We're gonna go with we're gonna start off with the wing play. We're gonna do a 4-3-3 with the DM. All right, we're gonna go with I'm just going with the quick pick just to get an idea of what we've got. Not much in the way of striker, do we? I mean, is Tibor Toth really any? He's 6'4". Molnar's 6 foot though. I mean, Toth is better in the air, but I think Molnar is a better overall player. Both are 30. But do I want to go with a target forward? Or a more advanced forward? Like if I went target forward, then I would go with Tibor Toth. I mean, Shell's... Okay, So you're saying go target forward and just try to get it up there as quickly as possible. You heard that target forward causes the keeper to go long, but you haven't tested it yourself. I think the keeper's going to go long if they want to go long. So we'll try to hit early. Although with the target forward, we want to work the ball into the box. Standard. I like the standard's fine. Then we're gonna leave. I don't. You know me. I don't like having too much in the way of direction going. I kind of like to let my players play. Making love for 2 minutes. Respect your elementary school coach for trying to use wing play from the back versus just having to boot it up the field. All right, play for set pieces. In transition, we're going to I like trying to counter and distribute to the flanks. Metal studded cleats in goal. A 4-2-3-1, you think? The only thing is Toth can only play strike. I mean, I guess we could teach him. Try to teach him to be a 10. Oh, this dude is slow as... Maybe like as a shadow striker and just use the 4-2-3-1 that won the FM World Cup? No, I'm going to use my own. I think Katona is better suited to be the other guy here. Now I feel like we're leaving out Molnar, who is our... I mean, this guy is our top scorer. Oh, wait, Sego maybe as the... that's what we were thinking. So the low needs Sego as a shadow striker on attack. Maybe target forward on support. Think with the 2 inside forwards, is that too much going for it? Maybe both on support. And since we don't want these guys really too involved, I can't help it. I like the sweeper keeper. Yeah, I think that'll naturally happen, won't it? I mean, I do want to work the ball in the box because we're going to be less on crosses and more on the attacking forwards coming in. And again, you know me. I like keeping simple instructions. What do you think about the tempo? Do we want to knock that back to standard or leave it higher? Well, we knew we were going to be making it whatever we were going to make it. Slightly higher should be good. Yeah, I usually don't mess with the dribbling if I can avoid it. And creative freedom, again, like I saved that for me. I saved that for when we need it. And who's going to occupy these spots? I mean, I think these guys are pretty set as far as our starters are concerned for right now. Who's going to be best back here? That is to be determined. Tatabanyas, twin towns with Fairfield, Connecticut. Really? Done. I don't know. This works for me, man. At least for now. Obviously, we'll tweak it and play with it. Now, as successful as they were, I don't want to use our... I'd like to avoid using our quote-unquote pre-packaged set pieces. I mean, again, we can tweak. We'll defend the box. What do we near post? We got to go near post. Feel like getting a backup wide target forward is a good second option against teams with super tall center backs and shorter fullbacks. I mean, it's something we can consider. How many players do we want to leave back when defending? I say we go balanced. Staff prefers the in-swinger. We'll go with the in-swinger. Now, on the attack... That really changes the... Well, I mean, we are going for near side, so if we overload the one side, still gives us options on the back post. No, we used didn't we use a wide target forward at one of our Croatian clubs? No, we used a wide playmaker. Right, yeah, I remember, like, just as you were typing that in. All right, I like this. I like this a lot. We're not going to set the captains just yet. Now, what's our schedule look like? All right, so we've won 4 of our last 5. We're out of the cup. We don't have to worry about this. We just have league matchups. We've got a game coming up on Saturday on the road against Veszprém. Now I want to make sure that we've got the guys who are... Well, first, let's look at the... I don't use the squad planner a lot. But I just want to get an idea of what we're looking at. Oliver Baya is our starting goalkeeper. He's made 11 starts. He's let in 14, kept 1 clean sheet, which kind of sucks. But It is what it is. We are in the third division of Hungary. He's a goalkeeper. And he's 6'5". You know I love a 6'5" goalkeeper. His one-on-ones ain't great. And, he's not the most agile. Definitely a position we may want to look to upgrade. If we can. But that's if we can. We may not be afforded the luxury of being able to upgrade anything. Because you remember, we are overspending our wage bill right now. Do we give the young Peter Toth an opportunity? He can kick. He's more agile. I mean, actually, if we compare side by side, I mean, Baya's better in the air. And he has kept 3 clean sheets, 2 of those in the cup. No. Maybe. We seem to be okay. A little shorter than I would like to be on the back line. So there's definitely room for improvement. Both. Yeah, I see that now, Riley. Sweeper keeper with one. We may need to change our goalkeeper. Maybe we just leave him on goalkeeper on defend for now, till we find somebody a little bit better. But I do think Kovac is going to be decent there, and I think Katona or Soltes are going to be pretty. Although Kovac. Kovac. We got Molnar out there. Jago potentially up there. Maybe this guy. Although I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know what we're really going to see? We're going to see how they do in training. We're going to see, and I am going to train them specifically for the roles. I'm going to make the change right now to the goalkeeper because I think we are better off with just the goalkeeper. All right, so our goalkeepers are going to be on goalkeeper defend. I think these guys are going to be on central defender defend, which is how we have them set. Wing back on support, I believe is how I have that. Kovac. All right, I'm good with the DMD for him. 4-0, fine. I think I need to have Attila concentrate on the right side. I don't know. No, I think he's fine on the right. Ton is a ball-winning midfielder. That's fine. You're going to be a wing back, not defend. You're going to be a wing back on support, which is what we're training you for. Barnabas Solstice, ball-winning midfielder, defend, right? Yes. That works. All right, since we're not playing with a central midfielder, we're going to Just train you here. We'll train you as the ball winner. We'll train you as a ball winner. Defensive midfielder, thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna work on your shadow striking. Gergely. I'm sorry, Giorgio Coxis. We'll work on your shadow strikering. Because I don't think you're 5'10". Yeah, he does not make a good target forward. He does not make good finishing. I hate the one bravery. Tibor, not going to be an attacking forward. You're going to be an inside forward on support. That is what you're going to be. Imre Tsego, we are going to work on you. All right, you're 5'8". You cannot be a target forward. So we're going to work on you on shadow striker, which means sell 5'7". So I really don't have any other options. As my target forward. So we may need to be in the market for a target forward in the January transfer window, just either as a backup or as a new starter, which may mean we may need to part company with others. Tibor's in the right place. Although we got Zoltan Salimos, 6'2". He's okay. But we're going to train him in that target forward spot regardless. I don't know if I have the money. So I might have to part ways with somebody. Or somebodies. I have money in the bank, but my wage budget is already blown. No, we don't have any more cup games. Let's see if we can trial these guys. At the very least, we get them in and we can get a look and we can maybe set up a friendly or whatnot to play them. Oh, that's right. Well, maybe that's why Mate is playing. And we may need to have Zoltan in there. Of course, we can always just start the youngster there and have a bit more experience on our actual team. Irvin Skelly. Yeah, at least Kiprich is a little bit faster. Not much, but a little bit. Jeez Louise. God, this team is slow as molasses. Six page. Holy hell. Off like a herd of turtles. Coxus can't even play this position at all. No, I'm not gonna go asymmetrical in the third division of Hungary, am I? Seven pace. What about Kovac? 9. Holy hell. We got ourselves a slow team, my friends. We need to choose a captain. I think we gotta go with the top leadership. So, Kovac. Oh no, Tibor Molnar. Because it's got that teamwork thing going on. We'll make Kovac the alternate captain. And we'll confirm that. I like... oh, I've got to attend the first meeting, don't I? Yeah, well, that's Indonesia. Oh, I got to make sure. The one problem with this is that the does not get... all right, we handle team selection. We're not going to deal with the U19. Coming to see... Hey, Gavin, what the hell are you doing up, my friend? Or did you just get up? No, we'll let him assign the scouts. It's fine. Wow. Is it 6 a.m. already? You're almost off of work. All right, this is fine. Media. Delegate. Should we do some press conferences? Oh, it's 4:43. I keep forgetting how, like, what the time difference is. It's not my forte. All right, we'll do these. So just in case one comes across, we're going to delegate training. I tend to avoid the press, but like I've been given the impression that maybe not doing any press is not a good thing. All right. Well, I'm going to stay in control of the friendlies for the moment while we're evaluating. All right, we've done that. That's fine. Okay. I think we're going to manage our first match. All right, great. Our trialists are coming in. All three guys have decided to come in on trial. So we'll get a good sense. Well, that's why we're only doing limited media. All right, so there's a Eugenio Rebena, 28 years old. Slow as molasses, but he'll fit right in. There is Patrick Basha, 31. All right, a little more promising. 6'4". I like that. Good heading ability. Passing probably could use a little work. He spent time here in Hungary. See, he was at Újpest for a while. And Patrick Tischler, Hungarian as well, was last seen at Budapest. Why couldn't we get the job at Budapest? At least 11th pace. He is a sprinter. This guy may be in the middle. 6'2", though. I kind of like our options here. Code of conduct. Richard Nagy. Why don't you pick that? And we will confirm the code of conduct moving forward. I'm just excited we found a job, which means I have work to do before the next stream. Because, all right, yes, obviously these other applications were unsuccessful. Let's introduce ourselves to the squad. Oh, we've got excellent dressing room atmosphere. They just don't like us. All right. Aims for the rest of the campaign. Finish mid-table. All right, you like it. Brilliant. What I wanted to hear. That's all I want to talk about because you're in a good mood. I don't want to make any promises. Pretty good with our player interactions. We're not quite getting the buy-in from Sheteni Habadas yet, or Gurley, or even Coccyx. So those are guys we're going to need to keep our eye on. Although, like a nice uptick on Shell and Salimos. So that looks pretty good. I mean, dynamically, we're not bad. Like, everyone's happy to be here. Like, how awesome is this? We've got players who actually want to play here. Not necessarily for us. Our managerial support is not great. But we have seen, oh yes, we have seen far, far worse. So let's go. But good to see you, Gavin. How I saw that you mentioned earlier when you were in Tony's stream that you weren't going to be streaming for a while. I hope everything is good. Maybe it's just your work schedule, which I get. But I do enjoy seeing you around Twitchdom. I think we're going to need to do some praising training. All right, we just lost Imre Shego for a couple of days. That could put some dents in our plan because we do expect him to be our starting number 10 for the most part, I think. Can I play trialists? Before we do our first press conference, which we kind of have to do, it's a bad idea to completely avoid a press conference. Bit busy, no matter. I get you. I wasn't motivated to play FM for a while either. An idea for something like non-FM related, just generally streaming. If you want to, if you ever want to hit me up, we can chat. That, I'm here. Liverpool fan or not, I don't hold that against you most of the time. Ooh, it's FM related. I think I know what CBA means. I feel like it's a very British term. You can't be arsed, right? Which is it. I was kind of feeling that way. The Croatia save was just kind of like draining me. I was kind of as much as I hate the game, I'm still addicted to FC25. Although I only played, I played 3 matches today, a couple of squad battles to get them out of the way. But I was just trying to get like the daily friendly win, which blissfully I got in my first try tonight. Friendlies used to always be like super sweaty for me, but I guess I've gotten used to playing against sweaty guys. but I found the friendlies were easier than rivals. I'm in Division 6, and it's like ridiculous how people play in Div 6. It's crazy. Nothing that even remotely resembles like actual football. Anyway, so we're going to meet. What was I going to look at? Oh, yes, the rules of the competition. Players cannot play in competitive matches for more than 2 clubs during the year. 3 clubs if they move between clubs belonging to different associations with overlapping seasons. No trialists allowed to play in matches. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, the first season I got to Division 4. Then I was relegated back to 6 when it was over. Second season, I just ran out of time. I was at one point I was 1 win away from getting back to 4. But then I got knocked back to the checkpoint and just couldn't. Like, I literally got 1 win within 1 win of Division 4, and then I didn't win for like a day and a half. Literally, like, I did not win a match for almost 48 full hours. And now I'm in Division 6, and I'm like, I'll like win 2 in a row and then get my ass kicked. So I'm kind of like halfway through Division 6. And I'm like, you know what? I just, like, yes, I'm playing and I would like to get promoted for the slightly better rewards. But like, I felt like Division 5 was easier than 6 the first time around. And I don't know why that is. All right, let's attend the press conference because I got to go to bed pretty soon. But I do want to get a match in. All right, let's kick this off. Hopefully you don't have a ton of questions. What does it mean to be given this opportunity? Smile warmly. Can't contain my excitement. There are a ton of questions. Jesus. You've taken this job without being able to speak Hungarian. Won't it make it tough? Football is a universal language. Losing your ability at online gaming? I never really had a ton of ability, Riley, so I'm actually better now at FIFA than I used to be. I got as high as Division 5 last year. I didn't play very long. No, did I get to 6 or 5? I think I got to 5. I think I touched 5. I'd never been to Division 4 before this year. And I'm 50 years old. So, like, I easily beat the people that don't play the super high press where they've got the one guy that just runs around at super fast speed. Basically, the ones who, like, abuse the Dama Traore, which I can't do. I can't seem to get my defense to be faster than the opponent's offense. Whereas the other way around, it's like I've got the ball for a second and a half, if I'm lucky. You're a noted polyglot. How useful is your multilingualism? I'm certain it'll give me a great advantage. I'm basically going to answer the left on each one of these. Don't have much of a reputation to speak of, and I've taken, many people have expressed surprise at me taking over manager. I don't believe reputation is a part to play in this. Tatabayana parted with Gurgly Gyurki. That was the former manager. His expectations are clearly not being met. You have confidence you can bring results up to scratch from the start. Looking forward to getting stuck into the task. Are you able to identify where he failed? I won't disrespect him by discussing him here. You must be looking forward to your first match in charge. Outsource, I cannot wait. It's a fantastic opportunity. Wait, the game's on Monday? I thought the game was on Saturday. Do you think the next 3 fixtures represent a good chance of getting off to a good start? There are definitely points to be had. I'm keen for us to get a good start. Halfway there. I hate these. This is why I don't do them. What was about Tatiana? Huge club, massive club, yada, yada, yada. How hard do I expect to work the players of the balance? It's all about balance. It's usually the answer I give. Does the Tatabanya squad have enough quality in your opinion? That's what I'm looking for. Discover. Club's got the high standard player. I trust them. Blah, blah, blah. Have you been able to talk to the players about your plans for the future? I met with them briefly, and they're eager to impress. 3/4 of the way done. What role can the supporters play? How good this fan base is to be a huge part of our success. How far can I take this club? We've got plans for how we can be successful. Here's where I hate these questions. Is Oliver Abaya, that's the goalkeeper, the sort of player you'll look to build around? let's be neutral. We have a very talented squad and will need every player to perform at their fullest each and every week. With Patrick Boscha joining the club on trial, many people want to know what the chances are of him earning a permanent stay. That's the entire point of bringing him in. And finally, I believe this is our last question. While some managers are famous for their hands-on approach, others maintain a more reserved manner with their players. How do you see their management style? I have to look after my players, but I don't want to sound trite. We did not really improve our relationship with Laszlo or Deli, but c'est la vie, or whatever the saying is in Hungarian. So we got done our first press conference. As I mentioned, Saturday is our first match against Veszprém. Think I'm saying that right. If anyone is an expert in Hungarian pronunciation, please let me know. And that match is just a couple of days away. It's already Thursday. All right, we are excited about our new challenge as we get the recap of our press conference. We're letting our coaches handle the training. Probably will add in just more unsuccessful job applications because we took a job. I really wish we could just get like the one email that just rejects everybody. That would make things go a lot faster. We'll have to do throw in some team building stuff in the training schedule, but for right now, I'm kind of cool doing it the way that we're doing it. The one thing I do want to see about doing, let me see if I can get into the Wikipedia here. Hungarian Division 3. Gotta get rid of that. All right, it's giving me like their defense forces. I want to see if I can load the league. All right, let's go to football in Hungary. No, I do not want to donate to Wikipedia at this time. So, below a list of all the Budapest. Who cares about the Budapest clubs? So we got the Division 3. The tier contains 4 groups. Northeast, Northwest, Southeast. See, it doesn't list the clubs. I'm going to have to do like... Yeah, we're going to have to worry about kits. We're going to have to worry about kits next time because I'm going to have to do it team by team, which is fine. So, Veszprém, now they are making some suggestions to our lineup. I think I want to leave it as is for right now. We're going to make our managerial debut facing Veszprém. More jobs that we did not get because we already took a job. Tatabánya was in the Northeast? Oh, that's in real life. Like so in real life, Tatabánya won and got promoted. Oh, they've got a website and everything. We're gonna have to check that out at some point. Although Gurgly Gyurki was apparently able to get the job done. You know what? I'm going to just do it now. Where's my kit basher? Oh, I meant to run it as a... Damn it. I gotta run it as an administrator. Alright, let me get that over there. Edit teams. We're gonna import a team. Did I do this? No, I didn't do it. Copy. Boom. All sponsors. Fine. All right, we're all right. Tatabanya SC. What is our ID? All right, let's throw the team ID in there. Let's say we don't care about what kind of kit it is. I'm going to save that. We're going to generate ourselves some kits while we're here. All right, let me just change where it goes. Let's just... The Hungarian 3rd Division. We're going to make a new folder for that. We're going to generate some kits for Tatabany. Ha ha ha. And we'll get them in place before we start the match. I mean, there are only 2 kits to generate. How hard can this be? One's going to be blue. One's going to be like a sky-ish blue. I don't know what the name of that color is. All right, so this is going to be... GoPro is our sponsor. This is going to be our home kit. What the... Get that away. So that's going to be our home kit and our away strip. There we go. Love it. We're going to just copy this whole folder into Football Manager 2024, into the graphics. Paste. Let's clear the cache. Let's reload our skin, which shouldn't take very long, I don't think. Didn't take long yesterday when I was setting it. All right. Oh, I did the wrong. Please hold. I know where I've made a mistake. It's fine. It's fine. I just need to edit the config file. Just give me a moment. I use Kit Basher, which is an app. There's lots of stuff you need to download. They have a Discord, which I recommend joining. If you just search up Kit Basher, or I think you know where you can find them. Second Yellow Card has videos of making kits, and that's where there's a link there. All right, edit this in Notepad. Wait, did I not? I may not have saved this. Well, crap. Hold on. It's been a while since I've done this, like, from the beginning. Desktop, FM, graphics, Croatia. Let's copy that. Oh, I don't even need to copy that. Okay. 130824. One three zero eight two four. File. Save. Boom. Done. Let's try this again. Try this again, shall we? Boom! There we go. Now we got our new kits. We'll do the rest of the league in due course. I'll take care of that off stream. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I closed my stream chat. Still streaming, I hope. Yeah. Oh, good. And the chat popped back up. That was on the YouTube side. All right, it is Saturday, the 11th of November. We are getting ready to take on the second place side in Veszprém. It is our first match in charge. We have back-to-back away tilts against Veszprém and Dorog before we return home in a couple of weeks. More jobs we did not get because we took one. They may have been interesting. We will never know. All right, Jago is back and good to go. I think we're going to... Should we stay balanced or go... I think we're going to stay balanced for now. Maybe we'll monkey with things as we go through. We still need to set numbers. We have no faces, but that's fine. I'll see if I can find a face pack. The only one is for Mate, but he's fake. So we need to have 2 U20 players in there. And right now they are Mate, the center back, and our goalkeeper, Peter Loth. So let's go. Let's play a game of football. Let's play a game of football. We are submitting the team as we originally set it up. Yeah, baby. We're going to dismiss ads. We don't need to see ads. They're in excellent form. We are in strong form. I am an ex-DJ. Once upon a time. Go out there and make a difference. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 20 yellow cards, no red cards for the referee. 20 yellow cards in 5 matches. I used to do sports on the internet once upon a time. All right, we need to change this to TV. Camera height down. Camera zoom in. That's the way I do it, right? Extended highlights. There we go. All right, Molnar gets forced out of bounds, and the ball's gone out for a throw-in. Veszprém's in the red. We are in, of course, the blue and black stripes that we just created. I was on actual terrestrial radio. Jago got lucky there. Ball played in. Loth comes off his line to make that save. And so far, so good. 7 minutes into this match. Single shot on goal. Molnar in control. Plays out wide. Katona, who has drifted into that wing position. Not sure what he's doing out there. Plays the cross in. Looks for Shell. And Zobomir Shell opens up our first goal of the season. It is 1-0. Tatabanya. My primary club that I support is Everton in the Premier League. I am also a supporter of the Philadelphia Union. They are my local team. And a few others, Atlético Nacional in Colombia. Long ball to target forward, won the second one. Yep. Molnar out wide. Katona, who has looked pretty good so far, plays it in the box. Molnar all the way for Attila. In for Stoltej, his first goal of the season. And it's 2-0 Tatabanya. What a system we have set up. Attila for Soltez. 2-0, 11 and a half minutes into this match. And on the live table right now, we have moved into 7th position. Toad heads it out. Katona once again on that left side. He's doing an amazing job for us so far. Leaves it back for Kovac. Kovac to his right foot, shoots it across, hits the post, and Gulias able to clear it for Veszprem. Almost made it 3. But here's a corner. Voltaire to take it, looking for the in-swinger in the 19th minute. Back post, Dobsa can't hit the target. Mate able to clear it away. We need to get the intermediary thing. I gotta fix that. Voltaire with another opportunity. Again, looking back post. This time Tote deals with it. Molnar's got it. He's got one man to beat, although Veszprem gets their defenders back. Out wide, Molnar will drop it back for Katana. We do not want action zones. We want the... Damn it. Thrown in. Shell back for Attila. Attila throwing it in back post, looking for Molnar. It goes over his head. He will track it down along the byline toward that far corner. Nice backheel pass to Katona. Kovac, corner of the box. In the middle, Zoltez. He's already got a goal. Lays it to Attila. Back for Zoltez. Looking for some space. Attila now along the near side. Flipping it toward the near post. Dealt with by Zalshan. But Katona gets the balls. Molnar. Still learning these guys. Zoltez. Shell with a shot block. It's going to go out for a corner. Everton have had a tycoon takeover because they just put a 51 million pound bid in for a 31-year-old. Molnar in near post, dealt with pretty easily, and Voltar will clear that out. So we want the... Do we want the scores or the stats? Let's go with the league table. Latest scores here. %62 possession. Yeah, especially because we're playing... They tied Real Madrid in what is now the Europa League. Wow. 6 shots on goal, 4 of them on target. We found the back of the net twice. I'm happy with how we've dominated possession. Now, I don't want to... Oh, we got a kickoff highlight, too. Hopefully that means that we don't cough it up. Schultez throwing it long, looking for Molnar, but he's not going to find him. Schultez again. Loses control. Volter up for Petrus. Lays it to Jalagi. Jalagi with a shot. Loth gets his hand on it, and it hits the bar. Goes out. But we got our goalkeeper to get his hands on it. That's really all that's important. I mean, but Veszprem is second on the table coming into this one. Schultez in possession along the edge of the Veszprem third. Played near side. Katona into the middle. Toth hits the header, but Nagy gets his hand on it. And it will let Tatabanya keep the pressure on. This is an away match. Katona. Zaklan deals with it. Kiprich looking for Shell. Cleared away. Horvat with a head of steam. Moves it across the midfield stripe before finally meeting resistance. He'll drop it back for Guliash. We should probably look at making a change or two just to see what we've got. Katona with the corner. Kiprich, yeah, not great. So the fact that we are dominating possession the way that we are, and that we are winning by 2 goals. We still have 30 minutes left in this match. Katona, back post, Molnar in the middle. Zobamir Shell with the goal. It's 3-0 Tatabanya. Oh, it's been ruled out. Damn it. That would have been a brace for Zobomir Shell. Coming in from that right wing. And now an opportunity. Gulyas to take it. Looking for Zakhan. Soles deals with it. Zakhan gets it back. Horvat with a shot from range. Easy. Easy for Peter Loth. I do need a new goal soundbite. All right, we're going to make some subs at, going through. Tibor Toth not doing a ton. So let's see what we get out of Zoltan Salimos. And I'm not loving Kirpich at the moment. So let's try out Lakatos. Katona, though, to throw it in. Mate on the yellow card. Katona, Kovac. Kovac has space to move in. He'll drop it for Kiprich. Attila. I think I might just change his name to Attila. Oh, bad pass. Intercepted by Horvat, but Attila gets it back. He's got a nose for the ball, that Attila. Kiprich looking for Shell. Gulyas can't clear it. Toad. Jago Toad with a drive from range, and it's going to go over the crossbar. So now Lakatos and Salimos come on in. Katona to throw it in. Molnar puts it back to him along the near sideline. Corner of the box, Kovac. Molnar inside. Molnar turns, and Tibor Molnar scores. Let's get the goal sounder. We got a goal horn. How about that? I got to find new goal stuff. It is 3-0 on the road. And we've gotten goals from each of our wingers, our inside forwards. Playing well. Salimos wins the header. Molnar has a runner, but he keeps it himself, takes the shot, and misses. We really are, not me, like we are the team, man. We've made excellent tactical decisions in this match. Attila. Oh, so very close with the header. I know it's a little late, but let's see Coxis in there at the 10. Not that I've been unhappy with Jago, but let's just see what happens. Thrown long. And this is shape... Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it till it happens. Stolesh. Attila. I mean, we're just hanging on to the ball, and I love it. We just need to be responsible with it, but we're making simple passes to open players, not really getting ourselves in trouble, not making poor decisions. Great ball forward, Shell. Pushes it up the sideline, gets past his man a second time, floats in across. Molnar with the header on, and it's just going to miss wide. What a beautiful cross by Shell. And he tried to kiss her. I mean, 3 minutes added on. We've got like 15 seconds left. Zaklan to Krebs. We are going to pick up the victory. That much is certain. Stolen by Katona. And we'll just run out the clock here. Full time has been called. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what we just saw. That was liquid football. 3-0. Tatabanya beats the number 2 team. 4th clean sheet of the season for the 18-year-old Peter Loth. And we've moved into 7th place on the table. So we are officially a mid-table team, which is right where we wanted to be. So a great place to start. We just need to keep it up, and we are going to do that when we return to stream tomorrow. Now, I do have it set to save still after each and every, so that's what it's probably doing right now. Your wife's getting shoulder surgery tomorrow, not sure if you're going to be able to watch over the next few... Well, I mean, come on. When she's sleeping in her hospital bed, just sit there, pop in the earbuds, watch on the phone. But you can do you can do whatever you need to. I hope your wife comes out of that clear on the other side with no issues. But thank you, everyone, for joining me on the first leg of this brand new adventure at Tatabánya in the 3rd division of Hungary. Can we get promoted? We are 6 points away from a promotion spot. 15 matches into a 30 matches. We're at the halfway point, sitting on 21 points. We're only, though, 6 points, so it can go either way. But I'm liking the way things are going right now. And the fact that we knocked off Veszprém in 2nd place makes me feel very, very good. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. I'll remember to do it tonight or tomorrow. I will get the game file, obviously before we even started looking for a job, just to, retire the manager that's in there, create your own. If you want to use the manager that's in there, by all means. No, you can't, because it's not a no badge guy. I just kind of threw in I think I threw in our middle fart manager. I think it was the guy I created for middle fart 1. So create your own manager if you want to play. Let's see who you end up with. It's set up with all of the leagues. Hopefully your computer can handle it. Thank you all very much. Is there a raid that we can find for the Davies and Bilbao? Who else is playing Football Manager? Anybody else we know playing Football Manager? Vincent is streaming. Have we gone there? Stewarty is in his Rangers career mode. Let's see. Bye, David. It's been so very good seeing you. Leaving with the Dave Matthews Band as well. Thank you all so very much. We're going to go over to Davey. We haven't been over to see him in a little while. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate your support. We are now at, I believe, 899 followers. We're 1 away from 900. You guys are the best. If you are not yet subscribed to the YouTube, please do so. I'm streaming on both platforms. If you can't make it on Twitch, come hang out on YouTube. Open up another tab. Put up the YouTube. Help me with my numbers. That would be great. I appreciate it. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.